Alright. This is gonna be amazing. Ah. Well, I'll take Proto Man's word for it. Do I get to ride in mechs? Oh my gosh, it even has the opening. That's the Mega Man 2 thing, isn't it? Sure it is. Yes! Oh yeah. Hello. Wait a minute. You're different. Wall cancer? Oh, cancer is in like the stars, the constellation. Yeah, Greek. We don't use Greek anymore. Okay. The weirdly named crab crawls along the walls and shoots elemental-based energy attacks that bounce off walls. Equipped with standard armor? I equip standard armor? Is that... what does that mean? Wonder if the Mega Man developers had a thing for crabs. There seem to be a lot of crab-like enemies in the early games. Not sure it's just me, but attacks that bounce off walls seem way more threatening than they initially appear. Probably because they are. The longer an attack lingers, the more threatening it becomes. Attacks that bounce off the walls tend to catch you off guard. And wreck your shit. At least in my experience. Aha! Haha! Shotgun ice level has been increased. That helps me so much right now. Okay, no. That's hey, whoa, cool. I didn't scan you. My gosh, we're gonna get a whole variety of enemies. Ah. Yeah, the charge shot is just really unimpressive. I need a wall of like Goomba level type, or just, what I mean is weak enemies. I can just one-shot whole groups with it. And the damage on it just kind of sucks, to be frank. Nothing special here, but they do have decent ramming speed. Hey, it's using slopes. I don't remember entities other than you guys being able to use them properly. Slopes! The bane of game designers! They're apparently quite a trick to get working. Oh shit, no, I'm not done reading. Ah, stop. Okay. This is the first enemy coded in the DT series to interact with slopes properly. After realizing I had code for handling going up and down slopes with the player object, I simply made a subclass for enemy objects to use. I'd have allowed them to use the same code the player object did, but the code wasn't very modular. It was still mostly a copy-paste job. And now I only needed to attach the slope script to an enemy for them to interact with that. No, come back! I want to kill you. I want to kill one of them. Ah, God. Thing is, what the hell are they? I seriously don't know what game that's from. Oh! These were only visible in one area of X1. It's another standard one-way moving AI type. It has crappy armor speed. Heck, they only drop green internets too. It's an enemy that's meant to direct you places. They have a habit of surprising you over gaps. The fact that this, Overdrive Ostrich, and Storm Eagle are all birds is actually a coincidence. Uh-huh. Sure it is. Ah! Can't even kill that with a fully charged shot. Ah. Nope. No. Oh! Alright. Right. Let me see. Maybe... No. Okay. I think I can get along without it. No, don't you dare go up the... Why, look at that. That's some remarkably good balance. In fact, you're not even touching the ground. How are you doing that? That guy there, he's skilled. I'd like to use him as a mount. He could get over seemingly any terrain, no matter how uneven. I recommend doing this level first. Oops, it's too late to tell you that, isn't it? It's written across the top. Don't drink and drive. If you do, you suck. Dude, I get to ride that, don't I? It's fully operational, so why not? You made it work, didn't you? I may have had a hand in this. Does it have a cannon? Yep, you can fire it with Action A. Jump is the same as usual. The bike has a boost as well, which is done by holding Action B. Best thing ever! Best thing ever. Ah, no going back, as usual, for whatever reason. Oh! What are these for? What am I collecting those for? Oh, I missed something. Oh! Oh, boy! This is... Well, I can't say that it's like Battletoads, because it's not. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out how to boost. Oh, there it is. Okay, these are boost. Okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot it again. That looked like a Castlevania upgrade. I must be mistaken. Ah, that was definitely a Battletoads thing. But there's an item I must collect. So I think I'm going to see a lot more of this in this stage. Oh, there it is. I forgot. Okay, I gotta remember that spot. I probably have to boost jump off it. Not back or forth. Okay, here we go. Nuts! Okay, I didn't jump high enough. Am I unable to jump high enough? No, I must be doing something wrong. This is not the kind of thing where you'd have to go back with a power-up. Yeah! It is a Castlevania power-up. Why is it a Castlevania power-up? Travesty anymore. I'm pretty sure the camera would not have picked that up because it... Yeah, OBS is a little different. Might have, but I don't think so. I try to explain how OBS works, but I don't fully understand it myself, so I won't try. Some secrets are really worth coming back for, even if you don't care about 100%. What are you telling me about this screen? Some secrets are worth coming back for, you say. Gravity well increased by 1%. You know, oh, it's these things. Rotating cannon from the Mega Man X series that shoot in two directions, either horizontally or diagonally. Mostly they appear on ceilings and floors, but in some cases they're on flying platforms. You didn't have to find that info on the Mega Man Wiki. It's something we all kind of know. I know Claire's very familiar with these things, but under the virus's rules, they can't be taken out in 2 hits. Well, technically they can. Yep, they're a good they're a good obstacle. I'd reuse them. There's another one shooting behind this one. Just making things difficult. Ow. Ow! Shit. Oh, right. I can't shoot through walls. I forgot. Alright. Boy. just find myself thinking about Bioshock 2 and their gravity. No, it was the DLC that had the most amazing gravity weapon ever. Well, it wasn't a weapon, it was a plasmid, but it was amazing. So ridiculously overpowered. Like, that DLC, they just didn't care. They didn't care about the difficulty. They just gave you all the most ridiculous, amazing superpowers you'd ever want. So, among them you had the exploding javelins that would set stuff on fire with their just rocket-propelled javelins that explode. But they had this gravity well, and it would basically use the physics engine to make every loose, I gotta scan that. Make every loose object and enemy all get pulled together and just do this big spinning ball, and it was so ridiculous. All your enemies would be stuck in this spinning ball in the air, and you just shoot them with those things, the rocket-propelled javelins, and it would set them all on fire, then they'd explode, and then later in the game, you got an upgrade for it where it would deal all this acid damage. The gravity thing is so ridiculous. Encounters weren't even an issue anymore. You just went poof, poof. Ah. Okay, let me see. So, I have something to scan! There are so many enemy types here! These walking guns are moderately armored with a fairly decent fire rate for their laser. The laser is also too low to the ground for you to duck under. That's important. Looks like all the bots on the gate have half resistance to pierce-type weapons. Luckily, that isn't going to be a problem for you. I wonder why. Must be because they're used later. Mega Man X is easily my favorite of the Mega Man series. I love the pacing, the level design, especially the overall tone. X1, yeah. I think that was the best in the series. Not to diss 4, 5, and 6 for giving us an awesome 0, but not the biggest fan of 3, but I picked it up late. Like I said before, I didn't grow up with that one, and I only played through it once, so... But it just didn't feel as good. Wow, I can get through that. I just... fail lot. Shit. Whenever I see an exit, I don't have any way to heal because I can't go back and forth. I have to just start each area with whatever I'm stuck with for hit. Oh, crap. Alright, fine, whatever. Ah! I am not doing so good. Okay. Ah! Story to it. See, my first encounter with the Metroid franchise was actually Metroid 2 Return of Samus for the Game Boy. And that game is still my favorite Metroid game. I mean, I know everyone's like, what? More than Super Metroid? But Super Metroid's the best. Well, in many ways, Super Metroid is the best, and I freely admit that. But my favorite is still the Game Boy Metroid. Not just because it was my first experience with the franchise, but it had something that the other games never did. Shit. I might have to change the controls. I don't like this. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Oh, those are from Storm Eagle. No, shit. Oh, crap. I clicked off, didn't I, accidentally with the mouse. Oh. But yeah, Metroid 2 Return of Samus, and I've been watching AM2R, this project for a long time. Eagerly waiting it. I've refused to play any of the demos because I want to experience the whole thing when it's completed. Which it's almost done, I think. I've been following it for years. I'm so excited about it. Anyway, I don't know if they'll have what I loved about Metroid 2. I doubt they could have preserved that the author could have preserved it. It was my first horror game. It's a horror game. I didn't understand it at the time until I was much older, but I can still remember how my heart would just be beating like crazy after fighting a Metroid. Like, you know, you're going around in this place. Well, first, it all started with the instruction manual, because I would actually read those as a kid. The instruction manual describes these things called Metroids, and these people who went to this planet and went missing, and then other, you know, rescue team was sent, and then another rescue team was sent, and then they sent like a team of soldiers, like a platoon down, and all they got back was a message with one word: Metroids. And they're all like terrified. The galaxy was gripped with the fear of Metroids, or something like that. And so they sent in Samus Aran alone. And that's just so badass. That was my first impression of the character, and that instruction manual. So then, you know, you're going through these places, and you encounter a Metroid. It hatches. It plays this terrifying music. It's not even that the music's all that good. It's just you know, really, really, really intense. You kill this thing, and you know, it, like, the enemies you've encountered till then are practically harmless. But this thing is just tearing you apart, and the way your hit points were in that game, like, I'd never seen, like, I had 99? Like, you know, I'm used to seeing, like, you know, 3 hearts or something at the start. No, I have all these hit points, and they're just all being shredded away by this terrible thing. It was amazing. Like I said, I can still remember how my heart was thumping after playing it, even though we're talking about something I played when I was, oh dear, almost 20 years ago or something? Okay, I gotta scan that this time. Ah, what a place to try to scan something. They usually ride on mobile platforms, wielding a nifty flamethrower. Not really much else to say about them. Jeremy, you're gonna have to start saying things. Too many things you say you don't have anything to say. I have a feeling these are meant to be more as something to get in the way and hinder progress than as a threatening enemy. Initially, there was going to be 4 Mavericks, but the way the special weapons played out didn't work well with this. The levels and the bosses were also planned to be more complex than Metropolis in DT1, so it was decided to cut it down to 3, which turned out to be far more manageable. That, and I could use 1 Maverick from each of the SNES games. Whoa, shit! Oh, why? I swear I didn't actually click off the window, but my controls weren't responding. Twice that's happened to me now. Kinda makes me want to try full screen mode, but then I wouldn't get to read the nifty stuff across the top, and more importantly, it's not good for recording. Windowed mode is just better. It's a lesson I've learned, had to relearn a few times over the course of 7 years of making videos. Always use windowed mode. But yeah, that terror. You'd enter a room and there'd be nothing living. Or you'd see one of the husks from a Metroid. And most of the game didn't even have music, it just had sounds. Like alien noises. It was so creepy and terrifying. I've never heard anyone talk about Metroid 2 that way, ever. But, that was my experiences with it. So, you know, and Super Metroid is great, and it did have a really good atmosphere and everything else, but it didn't have the terror of the Metroids the same way for me. Even though the game is superior in pretty much every other way imaginable. Crap, crap, crap. You know what? You're just obnoxious. Why do you take so many hits? One fully charged blast should take care of you little flying obstructions. Why does everything in here have to take 50 million hits? Can't anything just be the resident Goomba? Anyway, Samus went on top of that. I mean, that was all pretty badass to begin with. But then there was the American-made comics. And there was this one where she was imprisoned. Oh, I bet there's a secret up there, but I cannot get to it. Some secrets are worth coming back to, you say. But I can't find out what it is. Alright. Gotta get through here. Then, once I've reached a safe checkpoint, I'll nostalgia some more. Geek out about stuff. Ooh. What a pattern. Notice there's more healing items around here. No. Okay. Huh. I want to know! What is it? Okay. But yeah, oh dear, one of these. Don't feel like getting that heart tank the legit way. You can come back after beating Gate 6. I wonder why. Or how. Anyway, but yeah, there was this comic where she, was this faster? Or is it just me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boost! I forgot about Boost! She got thrown in prison, and she's surrounded by all these weird aliens who, in her years as a bounty hunter, she threw in prison, and they all hate her. And she's got none of her gear. But way before Zero Suit Samus was a term. You know, she's got nothing. And she proceeds to, like, kick all of their asses. Like, all of these weird alien criminals that hate her. And it was so it was so incredibly badass. And that cemented it for me as my favorite Nintendo character. That moment in the American comics with the silly Samus that fans don't even really recognize anymore. The fandom kind of pretends that didn't happen. That whole Captain N the Game Master and all the stuff relating to it didn't happen. And I'll admit, their Mega Man was pretty bad. But, okay. Boy, I am really going to enjoy seeing speedruns of this game. Ah! I see. Ooh! And there's a thing at the end, too. Boy, I wish I could hit that checkpoint. Oh, but that door is one thing I can agree with not being able to turn around for those. In my opinion. But I've said that sort of thing already. Nope. Nope. Crap. Screwed that up. Almost a perfect run. Ow. Boy. Oh dear. You know, the Nightmare Gate's probably gonna focus on these. And that's terrifying. Ah! Get it! Get it! Yeah! Can I get a full heal before the boss, please? Wow, could I have such mobility to actually make a jump like that after Gate 6? What has Gate 6 got going on? Ooh, the sounds. No, we have to have 2 gates. Well, that's definitely his opening animation. Oh, you talk! You're here for the shield generator, correct? Yeah, I need to get into Sigma's fortress. The generator is my power core. Well, that sucks. Can we replace it? The power core, I mean. I will serve Sigma to the end. That was never an issue. Great! Blind devotion. Well, let's do this. So, each of them's going to give me something. 2 of them are going to give me weapons. So what's the last one going to give me, I wonder? The oversized bird has a very set sequence of attacks. First, he'll jump and fire a bunch of energy-based projectiles down. Once he lands, he'll run towards you. And when he gets past you, he'll turn around. From here, he'll hop low and fire more wave-like attacks. I can't see to read into his behavior any further, though, so you'll just have to observe yourself. I notice he's resistant to everything except for shot, bombs, and special, of which I have only shot. Oh, this is what happens when you make fun of Zephyr's birds. At least it's not Alexander, the destroyer of worlds. At least it's not something out of Hatoful Boyfriend attacking me. That game's creepy. Ooh, a Maverick encounter outside. I bet this guy can take advantage of looping routines and try to trick you. But if you put your mind to it, you can predict when he's going to do that. I advise using your dash when he's skipping around the field, since he might hop into you during a standard jump. Oh yeah, I think during a Maverick's desperation attack, you can't dash through them. Alright. This boss I wanted to make much harder than the original. Well, that wouldn't be very hard. I wanted to mix the traditional dodging and Jerry's dash mechanics for this encounter. Though despite making him a bit more difficult than the original, for the Mavericks, I wanted to keep them fairly close to how they were. I remember that. Yeah. Oh! Okay. Hey! What you doing being all tall? Ow. Ah, shit. Okay, I really should have gotten a fully charged health meter for this fight. Okay, hold on. I mean, I really should... You shouldn't come into a boss fight with less than full health. Ha ha ha! I think this is a good place to stand. Yep. No invincibility. Oh, interesting. Hey! Why did you move so quick? Oh, jeez! Okay, I can't dash through him. What the hell? Shit. You're gonna be a pain in the butt, aren't you? Ha ha ha! Ah! No! The mouse again. Boy, I don't have the best setup for playing a game that requires a controller and a mouse, do I? Back on it. I found a way to dodge it! Ah ha ha. Ow. I didn't mean to dash. Shit. That last thing is just gonna be a pain. know, I kind of want to see a game where Sonic the Hedgehog, or maybe just a fan video. I think just a fan video of Sonic the Hedgehog versus Overdrive Ostrich. I'm doing zeros. This is going to be one of those things where he's just temporarily invincible and I have to play dodge, huh? Bosses in this game seem to like those. Uh-huh. Ah. Uh-huh. Well, now that I know I'm just playing dodge. Oh, doggone it, I did not mean... Did I set that to... There's the problem. Ah, crap. Shit. No! I need that. Alright. All but one hit point. Is that close enough? That might be close enough. Maybe I can do this now. Are you gonna talk to me again? No, shut up. Such a cool boss. This is, of all the bosses from X2, this is probably the one I'd pick. Either this or Wheel Gator. I did really like Wheel Gator. I don't think anybody cared for Wire Sponge. Ah, man. He'd always be the first one I'd knock out. Ah. Kind of cool seeing the pattern there. Oh my gosh! I like them all. Their stages, just everything. Even the elephant. Because you could cut his trunk off. And that wasn't even his weakness. That was just something you could do. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I'm trying to think if what would be my least favorite of all of them. I liked Launch Octopus. I just liked them all. X, well, like I said, X was the reason I purchased a Super Nintendo. I think I was 9 years old. I had saved up in a piggy bank $109. I'd been saving everything I'd gotten, my allowance, just everything, every penny for years. And when we moved to Alaska, went to the PX and picked up that Super Nintendo. Still remember, $109. This is a big purchase for me as a kid. My first major purchase was for Mega Man X. I liked 2. But it, you know, it wasn't quite as good as 1. Maybe nowadays, if I were to analyze them, I'd be able to figure out exactly why that is. But, you know, even as a kid, I knew that it wasn't the same. Uh-huh. I got it. Having a little trouble getting over that uneven terrain there, buddy? Oh! Oh, wow. My P-shot meter's a problem. I still call it my P-meter because it had a P on it in Mega Man 2. I do like seeing him turn around, like the little pattern he makes with his wave attacks is just cool looking. Ah! Ah! Doggone it, everything gets just too fast. You know what I need? I need an auto-fire controller. Oh, man. Because my thumb is starting to hurt. Okay. Okay. Ah, crap. I swear, the actual shots fall faster now. Crap. No, you're gonna die. I gotcha. No, I have you. You're dead. Your hit points are gone. Don't you keep fighting after you're dead. Give me my power-up. That did the trick. The generator is no longer active. No kidding. Alrighty. Getting you out of there. Oh, it just gets me pumped every time I hear that. I'll let this video run way too long. Completely shocked me. Go weapon 2. Item number 2. I'd be like, what? Okay. Ah. Let's take a peek. Let's just take a peek. What? Oh shit, no, what are you, you're saying stuff. What do you mean? It works just as it should. Doesn't make sense. That's the weapon I got. I don't think the Maverick you beat had anything to do with the weapon you got. I believe all they're doing is unlocking the ones that X managed to give you. Well then, now I know. It's not very Mega Man-like, but I guess that's how this works in here. Okay, now. I can have 2 at once. Alright. Ah. Hey, guys. I already beat the ostrich, so you should give me new tips, Proto. Alright, so until next time and every time, this is Hadrix signing off.